Welcome to Moving to Portugal Daily, Episode 12. I'm Mateus Costa. Today, we dive into Bureaucracy Burnout Reset, a 30-day plan to keep your D7 or D8 move on track without losing energy or confidence. Practical steps to protect your case and yourself.
Picture this. Weeks of waiting for CEF email replies. A rejected document that could have been fixed in one afternoon. And you, exhausted, second-guessing every bank transfer. If that feels familiar, you're not alone. The paperwork side of relocation frequently drains motivation and damages first impressions with CEF officers and landlords, and that delay becomes real-time lost for starting life in Portugal. Today, I'll give you a tight, realistic 30-day reset so you stop spinning and start producing reliable, lawful evidence while preserving energy and presence.
Here's the promise. In the next 9 minutes, you'll get a 4-part reset you can run without legal risk or deception. 1. A fast case audit to find gaps. 2. A 3-step financial and documentation stabilization blueprint you can implement in 30 days. 3. An energy and grooming routine that improves how you perform at appointments. And 4. Simple local integration micro-actions that build verifiable proof for CEF and landlords. Follow this and you reduce delays, protect credibility, and keep your confidence intact.
Section 1. Fast Case Audit and the Financial Stabilization Plan. Start with a 30-minute audit, an honest, item-by-item check where you act like an examiner, not a hopeful applicant. Open your file and ask 3 questions for each document. Is it current? Is it consistent across other documents? And is it directly relevant to a CEF checklist? That means checking names, dates, addresses, currency units, and whether income statements match bank flows.
Concrete checklist items to scan in 30 minutes. Passport pages and validity, criminal record or police clearance with correct issuing authority and translation if required, contract release if you have one, recent bank statements showing regular deposits, recurring client invoices or proof of passive income, health insurance confirmation valid in Portugal, and any translations or sworn declarations. If you find inconsistency, say the bank shows transfers in a different name than invoices, flag that as high priority. Small mismatches are exactly what triggers requests for clarification, and those slow you down.
Now, the 3-step financial stabilization blueprint you can execute within 30 days. Step 1. Consolidate visible income. Choose one primary bank account to show recurring deposits. If you have clients or platforms, arrange recurring transfers or set up standing transfers from each income source into that account for at least 2 months. CEF values consistent traceable movements more than a one-time large transfer because consistency indicates real income. Step 2. Create simple, legitimate documentation to support income. Use straightforward invoices or receipts for freelance work, short-term contracts, or subscription statements from platforms you sell on. If you're a consultant, create monthly invoices with your name, tax number, client name, service description, and invoice number. Keep copies and export PDFs. Avoid screenshots. These documents should match amounts in your bank and emphasize recurring patterns.
Step 3. Build an immediate buffer and document it. Move 3 to 6 months of essential living costs into the same bank account and produce a 1-page summary showing monthly averages and the right balance for the D7/D8 requirements. Label the summary clearly. Proof of financial means 30-day snapshot. This is not tax advice. It's a practical presentation. Consistent transfers, matching invoices, and a clear buffer make a stronger case than a single large deposit with no trace.
Section 2. Energy, grooming, and presentation. Bureaucracy isn't only paperwork. It's also meetings, first impressions, and human interactions. When you meet a CEF officer or a landlord, your appearance and energy communicate credibility. Small, consistent habits yield outsized returns. Prioritize sleep, a brief morning mobility routine, and 2 micro-grooming habits that improve perceived reliability. Daily anti-burnout routine. Pick 3 short actions. 1. 7 to 8 hour sleep target for critical admin days. 2. 10 minutes of movement to reduce brain fog before appointments. And 3. A 2-minute grooming checklist. Clean shirt, neat hair, trimmed nails. These items are not about vanity. They shape how others perceive reliability. Add 2 simple supplements I recommend for short-term clarity: a basic vitamin D and a high-quality magnesium in the evening. Check with your doctor. And keep caffeine moderate to avoid afternoon crashes.
Also, practice a 60-second appointment script. Before any SEF or landlord meeting, stand, breathe for 30 seconds, and say out loud a short summary of your case: name, visa type, main proof points, and availability to provide documents. That 60-second rehearsal reduces anxiety and helps you speak clearly. Confidence is often the difference between a quick approval and more questions.
Section 3. Local Integration Microactions, a real Nomad example, and your 48-hour checklist. First, microactions that build verifiable local proof. Get a Portuguese SIM on day 1 and register it under your name. Open a basic bank account if you don't already have one. Attend one weekly community meetup that issues attendee confirmation, or take a short language class that issues a receipt. And register at your local camera if you're eligible for any municipal registration that creates local ties. These actions generate small, legal pieces of evidence that add up.
Real Nomad example. A common mistake I see. Anna submitted a thick file of contracts and bank statements, but her income payments were split across 3 different international accounts with inconsistent names and no recurring pattern. Seth asked for clarification, and the process stalled. The single change that fixed her case was simple. She consolidated transfers into one account, created 2 months of recurring transfers, provided matching invoices, and produced a 1-page summary. Within weeks, her file moved again. The lesson? Quantity of documents won't substitute for clarity and consistency.
Your immediate 48-hour checklist to start the 30-day reset. Today, run the 30-minute audit and mark high-priority inconsistencies. Tonight, prepare the 1-page financial snapshot and consolidate a short buffer into one account. Tomorrow, set up one recurring transfer and create a simple invoice template. Within 48 hours, order a Portuguese SIM or confirm your number is registered and schedule one community or language session that issues a receipt. Also, pick your 2 micro habits for energy and grooming and put them on your phone as reminders.
A few important cautions. This reset is about organization and lawful proof. Do not fabricate documents. Do not alter bank statements, and seek an immigration lawyer if your case has legal complexity. If you feel overwhelmed, pace the tasks across the 30 days and schedule one admin-free day each week to recover. Portugal rewards preparation, and small daily habits create big lifestyle wins. If you want templates, invoice samples, step-by-step bank presentation examples, and weekly accountability to actually complete the 30-day reset, join the Nomad Life Success 30-Day Relocation Reset. The program gives ready-to-use templates, scripts for SEF and landlords, and a simple weekly checklist so you don't have to guess what to do next. It's designed for lawful, repeatable results, not shortcuts, and for helping you keep your energy and credibility intact. Portugal isn't just a destination. It's your optimized new beginning. That's your daily Portugal blueprint. Start applying one thing this week. I'm Mateus Costa, and I'll see you in the next episode.